Okay. So before starting my presentation, I have a disclaimer. I have used some photographs. They can be mentally disturbing, but for better understanding of the problem, I could not found any other alternatives. So I have used those photographs. Thank you for your patience and inviting me for presenting my product and concept. So this slide is full of the natural history of a problem, that is diabetic foot, along with all the datas, available datas in India contexts. If you see the whole slide, it is a full of data, the number of diabetic patient, number of diabetic foot possibilities, and total number of ultimate end results of diabetic foot that it can be. This slide represents the impact of a diabetic foot, not only financial but also social, not to individual but to the society and the whole country. So diabetic foot is not a single incident. It's a social problem now, social health problem now because of the huge number of diabetic population in India and the possibility of conversion of active diabetic foot disease in a long-term diabetic patients. Uh, the scientific evidence, it has enough proof that with a structured preventive program, most of this diabetic foot complication can be prevented. Unfortunately, in current scenario in India's healthcare structure and system, the preventive care for diabetic foot is not so much elaborated or not uh, as practiced because of lack of awareness, not among the patients, but also among the healthcare service provider. The reason behind this awareness, we can identify it as lack of any national protocol, or the whole healthcare system of India is largely depending on private setup, and also the private setups are largely depending on standalone clinics. And those standalone clinics are not governed by any controlling system or any controlling body. The problem of preventive diabetic foot care is identifying the uh, high risk population who can have diabetic foot problem, identifying them and start a proper education and giving them proper preventive methods. The preventive method is nothing, just changing the lifestyle and changing the footwears. So in this whole problem, the basic issues we can pinpoint the problem is identifying this population in the current scenario of healthcare structures. So here we came with our innovation. So we have developed a compact device which can identify all the major clinical points like loss of plantar pudendal sensation, that is a part of neuropathy, loss of blood circulation, that is PAD, abnormal plantar pressure, along with combining with other medical parameters, history, clinical examination of the foot, other medical conditions. We have followed the current recommendations recommended by the uh, International Working Group of Diabetic Foot. It's a renowned organization, and most of the countries, they are following their guideline for their preventive diabetic foot care. So we have a device and we have a software. That software is server-based, and the server-based software, it collects all the information, and ultimately from these informations they creates a recommendation. It creates a recommendation for the healthcare service provider, who can directly take the decision what need to be done for this patient as a preventive care. So how we are different from the market? Currently in the market, there are devices available for detecting all these risk factors, but they are all separate device. Instead of those different separate device, that means separate controlling panel, separate method of examinations. So the clinic has to be set up three different device, three different workflow. Instead of that, we combine all those things in a single device, in a single workflow, and it is connected with our software. So all the data can be managed between this device is connected to the software. So all the data can be managed between these two, the server and the device. Along with this detection of this high-risk population, we are also providing preventive methods. The most common modalities of preventing diabetic foot is offloading the pressure on the foot in a neuropathic foot. Because of the neuropathy, they lost their protective sensation, loss of plantar protective sensations. And there, basically, we need a total contact shoe inserts that can offload the day-to-day pressure on our plantar sole, and that can prevent the formation of ulcer in the long term. This is clinical results of using this type of insoles for our patients. This is my own clinical experience. What is the preventive diabetic foot care market potential in India? So, according to the data in 2021, the recent data also says that the Indian population of diabetes is around 101 million. As per the government record of 2019, India has a estimated 69,000 hospitals and more than 1 lakh clinics across the country. Targeting even 10% of this establishment, if we can target, we can get a huge number of market size. So at present, our product cost is estimated to be as 8 lakhs, which is equivalent to 8,000 US dollar. This will include a single subscription for the server for 5 years along with the device. So with the strategic approach, our product can effectively penetrate the Indian market, addressing the need of millions of diabetic patients and integrating seamlessly into the thousands of healthcare facilities. So not only the Indian market, but other countries in Africa, Latin America, East and Southeast Asia, where the population background and healthcare system is nearly similar to the Indian healthcare system and population, the same product can be integrated there and we can get benefit there also. Why you should choose us? Our products are regulatory approved and IP protection process in advanced phases. We have already got one Indian IP award for the process patent we have got. For the device, our application is under process. We have a single all-in-one device. That means a single device driver to use that will reduce the workflow load. And this will reduce the workload of the physician and consultant, because the pathway of working this device and software is so convenient that a medical technician or paramedics with a minimum training, they can do this work effectively and sound. Not only
So,
detecting.
Dr. Roy, could you please finish it up in
Yeah.
35 seconds, please? Yeah.
So not only the detecting the high risk population, we are also providing the care system. We have got CDSU, that is the control body of Indian medical device. We have got the certificate for class B for both the things. We are ISO certified. Our patient care products are trademark registered. Our product is at TRL 9 level. Our revenue model can be primary source institutional customers, B2B model, selling the device and the subscription to the institutes or the doctors. We can create a subscription model. So we need fund to make this device and system available for the whole Indian market. This is a robust market. To make it available everywhere, every corner, we need enough fund for our sales and marketing, and also for future modification of the device to make it more tech savvy and user friendly. This is our team, myself and my co-founder. This is our technical team who is helping us for all the backend activities with research, commercial manufacturing and our financial handling. Thank you very much.